On the 30th of October 2022, a player named Helix verified one of the hardest levels ever made in Geometry Dash. Move back to today and almost nobody remembers this level. From massive controversy about stolen assets to it being unrated and forgotten. Where's the level now? And is the level still being worked on? This is the story of Natural Disaster. Geometry Dash is a rhythm-based platformer where your only goal is to get to the end without dying by touching spikes, ramming into a wall, and much more. You control this cube with a single button press, and you have multiple game mechanics like orbs depending on what happens when you click in a specific spot. Now, the game also has an editor, which allows you to create your own levels if you're bored of the official levels, and with updates adding more and more options to it, people are bound to make masterpieces. If you look through the feature tab or search Geometry Dash up on YouTube, you will see amazing levels made by the community. But one problem occurs. When you give people a ticket to do whatever they want, they are going to make weird creations. Impossible levels. Now, how I described them in my human limit video is them being impossible and just made to test the limits of this game. But now, I consider them a work of art. In the early days, impossible levels were everywhere. Many of the creators cheated. The levels were just way too hard to verify. Levels like Cataclysm or Silent Club were the most popular ones by far, but were ignored. However, once somebody proved that verification was in fact possible, people had a completely different view of them. People started taking impossible levels more seriously, and they turned out to be higher quality than ever. The impossible levels list is a great example of that. And once players saw something that was impossible, people were questioning if they were legit. Impossible levels are such a wide and broad topic that I would need another video to cover them. And with the impact that impossible levels had and how they changed over the years, there would eventually be an exciting story to tell. And that's exactly where Natural Disaster comes in. It is July 17th, 2021, and a well-known creator named GammaReXX uploaded a video showcasing a pretty interesting level. This level featured very hard wave parts and would definitely be a top 1 if it got verified. However, this was only a layout and the pre-drop had not been made yet. The name and theme were not known yet, though it would be GammaReXX's magnum opus. The video was relatively unknown at the time, with it having around 300 views. 4 months would pass in November, and the next teaser for the level was shown. Natural Disaster. The decoration was stunning and amazing. Though not finished yet, people loved it. While looking through the comments, you can see how much players liked the level. You even find a comment asking the creator where the lightning effects are from. For the lightning effect, I did the same technique as Kuluk. You have to make the lightning bolt part by part and then to alpha them one at a time. While this would not be important for now, it will be mentioned in the next progress video a month later, which was the showcase. The level was 100% top 1. Some people even claimed it was impossible. Though everything would change 5 months later when Tresta, a player known for verifying Sakup in Hell, made a video about Natural Disaster on the 14th of April, calling it the best impossible level and letting it gain massive popularity. A day later, FNM04 and Nero, the biggest GG showcasers, showcased the level, which resulted in massive attention. After the sudden success of the impossible Natural Disaster, it was clear that nobody was going to verify this level. From the pre-drop to the absolute insanity that is the wave, nobody could beat this. I mean, look at these gaps. Do you think a person could do this in a single run? This level is literally harder than Eternal Night. After the fame, GammaReXX nerfed the last frame perfect and changed a bit of the wave so that you could have a better chance of beating it. Surprisingly, some people would try their skill at the impossible top 1, with Furor getting 28% and 53 to 72%, and then getting 53 to 100. However, you wouldn't see any new progress videos of the level, and it would eventually turn out too hard, with nobody uploading a video of the level. Pure silence. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and we wouldn't get an update until 6 months after Furore's last progress video, when Gamma-Re XX posted a video of the fully nerfed and balanced version of Natural Disaster, which would be verified by a player named Helix. Helix didn't actually start playing Natural Disaster in October, rather he nerfed the level with the help of Gamma-Re XX in September, as seen in the verification video. The level was buffed, the deco was upgraded, and the end screen was made way cleaner. Helix made big progress in the days after verification was announced. Within the first 10 days, they got 39 to 100 and 40% on the level. You wouldn't see much progress on the level until 23 days after the level was nerfed, when Helix got 20 to 100. This was the final stretch. The level was so close to being finished, and the community was hype. Then, after almost a month after the level was given to Helix, almost 100,000 attempts, and the hype behind their back, Helix managed to pull through and complete Natural Disaster.
Is dedicated to Gabriel Small. Praise be Gabriel! I love you, my brother! Let's go on, my brother! Victory, my brother!
The video exploded, with it now having over 100,000 views on YouTube. The mainstream community started to notice the level, and it gained massive popularity, but in my opinion, I think this was the big problem. Remember the comment I showed you earlier? The one where Gamma-Re XX said that the lightning in the video was from Aerial Gleam? Natural Disaster got rated soon after the level was verified, which was a really big moment, though 2 days later, on November 7th, the level suddenly got unrated. The level was not allowed to be rated with the stolen assets. The creator of Aerial Gleam, Kuluk, spoke out about this on Twitter on the same day. The level stole the lightning and thunder effects from Aerial Gleam, though Kuluk said the level should have still been rated because of its unique designs. Kuluk still mentioned that it would have been better to ask him first. Helix, the verifier, gathered a team of decorators to remake the level. However, it's been months since then, and we have received no news at all. Imagine working hours and hours on a level, seeing light right in front of your eyes, and then the opportunity being grabbed away right in front of you. It's really heartbreaking, and I completely understand why we quit. The news would go silent, and the community would slowly start to forget about this level. It seemed like the level would be doomed to fall into obscurity, and nobody would bring it back. And that's how it went. Month after month, the level started to fade away, and everyone just moved on. It faded into nothingness, and as it started to disintegrate completely, something happened that no one expected. We wouldn't hear anything about Natural Disaster for months, 7 months to be exact, before Gamma-Re XX would upload a video showing a new level they've been working on, called Skybreaker, which is the sequel to Natural Disaster. Now, this video was uploaded very recently as of me writing this script, so I don't know which direction this level would take, but I have some good news. After the video was uploaded, on July 10th, another video was uploaded showing an updated version of Natural Disaster, renamed to Stormy Earthscape, with every stolen asset changed or completely removed. The gameplay was revamped, the decoration changed, and the level was nerfed to oblivion. It went from top 10 difficulty to top 65. A new verifier was chosen, being Draxit LLL. The verifier changing is pretty sad to see, but this happens all the time when levels get changed. For example, Cosmos, being another extremely hyped and popular extreme demon by Cherry Team. The original verifier being Trick, though after the bug fix update being changed to Zoink. Even though the level was already verified. Anyway, I'm pretty excited for the revival of Natural Disaster, and I hope that everything goes well. From a level that experienced so much hype to it being completely forgotten. This situation shows how even if something seems buried, someone will eventually dig it up and find it. The level finally has hope of being revived after multiple months of waiting for an update. Natural Disaster is one of the most creative levels and was involved into one of the most interesting dramas in the history of Geometry Dash. The level has a sad story behind it, and this story finally looks like it's about to have a happy ending. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through, and goodbye.